truth and not somebody else dictating to you how to do your thing, which you know how to do better than anybody else.
Hey guys, this is another one of those videos where I focus on a plant that is the best of both worlds. Have your cake and eat it too. Be a glutton. Now, what I am defining on my own term is a orchid that is a hybrid of two plants that you have failed at some point in time. And so it's kind of a compromise when that happens, to still have that longing for that failure in your collection, to have a sense of that success if you can get a hybrid with either one or both plants now, or if they're both bucket list plants. That would be another, but that's another thing in itself. We're talking about failures and having some sense of the trait existing in your collection, for hence you lust and long for it in the first place. So instead of continuing on, you have observed and admired from afar, instead of in closer vicino. So chocolate drop is definitely one of my bucket list plants, and it can be a challenge because it is a hybrid of bifoliate cattleyas, which can be challenging until you figure them out. Binosa is the same. It is a bifoliate, it is a species, and it can be tricky. Both of them can be tricky. But another consideration is that I just thought of for these hybrids to be in your collection is also simply a issue of space, because Binosa, chocolate drop as well, they are in fact almost related, but as they are bifoliates, but they get big. Chocolate drop is gutata, which is huge, and Binosa by itself is cattleya bicolor, and that's crossed with Brassavola nodosa, which brings it to a Binosa. But cattleya bicolor is a very stout, erect, tall cattleya species, so which can cause problems. So if you don't have the space, it can sometimes benefit you to get a hybrid of that particular plant, because hybrids are bred for certain characteristics to be carried forward, and I would assume more manageable, more compact, less gigantic would be more desirable in a hybrid. But needless to say, as I show you the flower, you can see how small the plant does in fact bloom. And this is bloom-sized seedling. And as I said, this is Cattleya Chocolate Drop times BC Binosa. Chocolate Drop is Berinjana crossed with Berinjana crossed with my bad, it is actually Cattleya or Guariente Aurantiaca crossed with Cattleya guttata. And as I said, BC Binosa is bicolor crossed with Brassavola nodosa. Chocolate Drop is generally very, very dark. And you know what? Bicolor is one of those bicolor, two-color flowers that is chartreusey, which definitely looks like its genetics are very strong, because there is no, except in the lip, and that looks like a Binosa lip. Honestly, the only thing that is giving me Aurantiaca is the shape of the flower. That is entirely it. Shape of the flower. Binosa is a little bit more rounded, I think. And the lip is that lip. Very much solid magenta. That contrasts with that fuchsia. But it is, or not fuchsia, but the chartreusey, lime greeny, whatever you call that. That's what I call it. But that's how I would describe it. So, see how compact and small the plant is? That is probably why that cross was, besides there are two quality parents, but almost sort of a disappointment. But as with all first growing seedlings, the flowers can be deformed or blast. The flower quality can also improve and change because it is still a first blown seedling. Look at that spider. Okay, thank you all for watching. Make sure you press the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching and enjoy your orchids. Bye.